show begin.
Today, I'm gonna review the movie and look dope while I'm doing it. Today we're reviewing XxX, The Return of Xander Cage. You know who the fuck I am, you know what fucking channel this is, so let's get to it. Alright, first things first, at the beginning of this movie, I sat down in the theater and I was like, I'm gonna hate this. I don't like the Fast and the Furious movies, and I barely like Vin Diesel. Well, about 5 minutes into the movie, I found myself cracking a fucking smile of just like, this is awesome. The movie starts off with Vin Diesel climbing on top of like a ginormous skyscraper type tower. He climbing up, then he fucking jumps off the tower with fucking skis. He lands perfectly on the floor, keeps skiing, he continues to ski on the fucking dirt. He jumps through like a V in a tree, like that, and it's just fucking, from the get-go, it never stops with the action. This movie never lets up with the action. It continuously gives you action. Can I say that one more time? It continuously gives you action all over your face, neck, and chest, and in your mouth, and your eyes, and your tits everywhere, all over the fucking place. Vin Diesel is actually good in this movie. He knows what kind of movie he's in. He knows that this isn't a movie that's gonna win any fucking awards or anything, but this is going to make a lot of money at the box office. I'm sure it already has made a lot of money at the box office. This movie has the potential to make another 3 XxX movies with this sort of little team that they made here. Speaking of the team, Ruby Rose is featured in this movie. She does good in this movie. They have another popular Bollywood actress. I don't want to butcher up her name, so I'll probably put her name right here at the bottom. They also have Ice Cube, who makes a badass little cameo at the end where he just like says this epic little cool one-liner that's super 90s and cheesy, but like so Ice Cube, so that's really cool. That interaction with Vin Diesel and Ice Cube is super cool. It's like they even throw like a little joke in there. They do this thing in the movie, which I like when they do in movies, where like they like pause briefly and they give you like a little description on the side of the character, and on the bottom of Ice Cube's description it says waited 11 years to dial 9, and that's the number they dialed so a XxX agent can help them out. So I thought that was pretty funny and pretty cool. Another thing that was pretty cool was that Nicolas Cage, I don't know why the fuck I said Nicolas Cage, because I have cheesy action movies on the fucking mind, and this was one of them, and this is on par with Con Air. I think that's what I had that in my head why I brought up Nicolas Cage. Samuel Jackson, the cool thing with Samuel Jackson is that he references being Nick Fury in the Avengers. He has, again, one of those nice little I guess like title screens where it gives a description of his character and it says something about the Avengers on there, so I thought that was pretty cool. So this movie has little things, little things here and there that lets you know, like, hey, we're a movie about fucking explosions and hot chicks and kicking ass, and we're fine with that. So as long as you're fine with that, you'll be fine with this movie. I really didn't have high expectations for this movie, but I guess going into that, it helped me out a little bit. So I guess go into the movie with low expectations and you'll walk out of the movie feeling like, Xander fucking Cage! They'd probably say his name like 1,000 times. When that movie comes out on Blu-ray, I'm gonna play a drinking game and record it and see if I can get fucking wasted watching that movie. And that movie's only like maybe 90 minutes long, but they say his name probably like every other word. They're like, Xander Cage, Xander Cage, Xander fucking Cage. They say it like 1,000,000 times, but I don't mind it at all. I walked out of that movie feeling like Xander fucking Cage. That movie just showcases how cool of a fucking life Xander Cage has. Everybody loves this guy. I love him now. I like want to hang out with him. He looks like a cool fucking dude. He does everything. He flies out of fucking planes without parachutes, lands on boxes, and doesn't even get fucking hurt, like not even once. That's one thing I gotta say I didn't like about the movie. Nobody really ever got hurt. Even when they got shot, they were kind of just like, oh, it's okay. But when someone else got shot, they were like, which I thought was kind of fucking dumb. But then again, like I said, I suspended my disbelief a lot for this movie because I didn't have any expectations for it going in. So, long story short, should you go see Xander Cage? Or, let me reverse. Long story short, should you see XxX 3, The Return of Xander Cage? Yeah, you should. It's pretty good. It's pretty fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie. And if you could go to one of those movie theaters where you could drink beer and watch it, even fucking better. This movie goes with the beer. This is a bro movie. So, I give it 3 out of 5 stars. It's a solid, cool little action flick movie that it's cool to pass the time with. So, check it out or don't check it out, but be sure to check this out. So, you know where to find me, guys. Keep it weird, keep it otherworldly. Ryan T out! Xander K!